Millionaire Trap Show. Can you build an empire with the wrong partner?
If she doesn't believe in your vision, she's not your partner. She's your anchor. Most men don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're distracted. You can't build an empire while trying to convince someone to respect your dream. A woman who mocks your ambition will quietly destroy your focus. You'll spend your best energy proving instead of producing. A good woman adds fuel. The wrong one adds friction. And brother, you can't afford friction while you're climbing. When you chose to build, you made a decision to be lonely with purpose rather than comfortable with compromise. You don't need her approval. You need alignment. Because if she doesn't multiply your mission, she doesn't deserve your presence. Remember this: the right woman pushes your vision forward. The wrong one pulls it backward.
Welcome back to the Millionaire Trap Show, y'all, where you already know I teach you game from the boardroom to the block. Today's message is about success. Everybody wants to build an empire, but few people realize the person standing next to them can either help them build their dream or definitely slowly destroy it. Let's get into it.
How can the wrong partner block your dreams?
Ooh, that's like the wrong partner, like blocking your dreams. With all due respect, that ish is like demonic.
Break that down.
That's like a spirit that is like preventing you from excelling, doing what God has placed in you to do. So the wrong partner with the wrong energy, with the wrong intention, with the wrong infrastructure of thought, not respecting who you are, like that's like sinful. You know what I'm saying? Like these dreams were put into you for a reason. Like God gave you these dreams for a reason.
Yeah.
God gave you these talents and these gifts, even though your talent is what you cultivate, these passions, like to get you to that place. Because you know these dreams, and when you hear that voice, like that's our conscious. That's our conscious, and that's just the voice of God. And when we tap into it, that's us being congruent, right? With our conscious. And so the wrong partner being in the way is truly blocking your blessings, right? That can deter and like mess up your whole life. And that's just, I've been there before. I've been the wrong partner for somebody that was doing their dreams and what they wanted, because I wasn't healed. I had all these immature qualities about myself. I wasn't seeing them for what they were actually telling me that they wanted and they needed. I wasn't hearing them. And, you know, my ears are small, but I hear really well. But I wasn't hearing them for who they are and what they truly wanted. So the wrong partner will deny you your blessings in life, not just your dreams, but your true essence of who you are as a person.
Entrepreneur says their partner didn't believe in their dream.
Believe in my dream and my goals. I used to want her to support me so much. I thought there was gonna be a woman I was gonna be with. Did a lot of stuff with her. The dime that I got and where I was working, I gave to her. The only thing I wanted to do was get me a haircut and pay my cell phone bill so I could, shoot my video.
Right.
But I felt like at the time the money wasn't come fast enough.
Right.
It wasn't there. So she went to, you need to get a job. You need to do this. You need to do that. Well, I can't do this no more. So you might have to go do something else. So that sent me to my grandmama's house. Since I was staying with my grandma for a little minute. And at that moment,
But that happened late at night. That was like,
yeah.
So she put you out like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, and it crazy. Like I cried. Like I was crying already. Like when you chasing something, man, you trying to make this shit work. And man, I remember this shit like yesterday, bro. Like I was trying to talk to her. She like, boy, if you don't go to sleep, I'm like, okay. And that made me cry even harder. So I just walked in the living room, and I was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
This happens more than people think.
Hey, listen, if the people around you don't believe in your vision, stop wasting your time trying to convince them. It's 8 billion people in this world. Why keep chasing validation from people who already decided who you are? This is your season. Get around people who talk about growth, goals, money, purpose, execution. People who actually want to see you win, not compete with you. Stop forcing connections that don't fit your future. Sometimes the biggest level up isn't a new opportunity. It's a new circle. Check your vision, find your tribe, and go get everything that's meant for you. And it's straight like that.
Sometimes the biggest obstacle isn't your competition. It's the person sleeping right next to you, man. Support matters, man. For real.
My wife is every part of my business, although she does not work for my business. However, she takes care of and manages the home. I go out and take care of my business. People ask my wife, well, what do you do? She used to say, I'm a housewife, I'm a homemaker. Now she says, I am the CEO of my home. She runs the house. She's responsible for the bills. She's responsible for anything that takes place in the house. That falls under her purview. She does it. She don't say, hey, Paul, I'm going to do this. Hey, Paul, I'm going to do that. No, she deals with it. She's the CEO. Like any business, you've got to run it right. I have to be out running my business. She's home running her business, and her business is the home. CEO.
Successful couples talk about building a business together.
So the wife and I meet every year in December at a location away from home to discuss our goals for the year to come. And this tradition has completely transformed our lives. We weren't always on the same page, but starting this was exactly what we needed to align ourselves as a couple and bring clarity to the future we want to build together. What I've realized is that breaking down the areas of our lives and identifying, defining, and strategizing the goals for those areas gave us the clarity and confidence to actually achieve them. Here's the crazy part. Entrepreneurs with business plans are 260% more likely to launch. Companies with annual plans increase their chances of growth by 30%, and couples who set goals together are 42% more likely to achieve them. During these meetings, we talk through our finances, our marriage, our travel, our professional goals, business goals, and the personal goals that shape who we want to become. This type of intentionality has made nearly every area of our lives better, and each year we've been able to accomplish most of the goals we set out to achieve. It changed the game for us, and I know it can for you and yours.
Notice how they celebrate each other's wins. No jealousy, no competition, just teamwork. It makes the dream work. That's how empires is built, baby.
People who start businesses actually succeed better. It's because from what I see all the time is one person's going that way, other person's going this way. I'm a doctor, you're a lawyer. It sounds good because we both are two career people, professionals, but this is where I'm going, this is where you're going. So unless we figure out how we can supplement these two incomes, we can start a real estate business, we can start a few chain of clubs. We have to figure out how we can get away from these two things, come back together. If not, this is going to ruin both of us because you're spending 12 hours over there, I'm spending 12 hours over here. We're both tired when we get home. We only got 1 hour free time. We got a kid. We can't raise them because we're I don't even see no other way other than this. Or if someone has a nice career and someone stays at home, then I can see that working out. I can't see two people in two separate careers working out.
That's such a good point. The goal in a relationship, when you marry a partner, it is to become one. Because the moment we become one, we're on one accord at that point. Our money is one. Like if you over here and you over there and you got this vision, I got this, that's division. That's divided, which leads to divorce. You gotta have that one vision, as we like to say, different positions. I got a position I play, she has a position she plays, but even now, we've been married, October will be 14 years married. We're still working on that, the goal being one.
Man says his relationship held him back financially.
It'll cost you more than any bad investment. I've lost money in the market. I've made bad business decisions. And every single time I was able to recover. You know why? Because money is replaceable. Time isn't. Your mental health, it isn't. The wrong woman will drain things from you that no paycheck can ever refill. Your confidence, your focus, your peace. She'll have you so stressed out that you can't even think straight at work. A bad stock will cost you money. A bad relationship, it'll cost you years. It'll cost you your identity. Bro, starting over is cheaper than staying, I promise you. Every time. Protect your peace, just like you protect your portfolio.
If every paycheck turns into an argument, if every goal gets questioned, eventually your dreams start shrinking.
Two people want the same future, they fight the problem. When only one wants it, they start fighting each other. Because when two people are both serious about keeping the connection healthy, the issue gets faced, the distance gets addressed, the pain doesn't get ignored, the relationship gets protected. Why? Because neither person is more committed to being right than getting it right. But when only one person really wants to make it work, it feels a lot different. Now the one asking for the effort look like they're asking for too much. The one bringing up the pain starts looking like the pain. The one trying to fix what's broken starts getting blamed for the fact that it's broken. And that's where people get confused. They think they're in a hard season, But sometimes they're just the only one still trying to build what the other person has gotten comfortable letting die. That's one of the reasons I wrote Love in Your Own Hands. For the person who's been trying to protect the relationship while the other person keeps trying to treat their effort like pressure. So stop asking, why do we keep fighting? And start asking, are we fighting the problem together? Or am I the only one still trying to put in the effort to protect what we said we were trying to build? Because when only one person wants the future, the one still trying starts looking like the problem instead of the pain they're trying to fix.
Peace is productive. Couple argues over money and future goals.
% of couples are splitting bills while building absolutely nothing. To be real with you, that is not a relationship strategy. That's two people going broke together with semi-good intentions. Here's what the 50-50 debate is actually missing. You see, married couples near retirement have over $1 million in wealth. Unmarried individuals, people with only one income in their families, they have about $425,000. That's more than double. Not because one person carried everything, but because two people had a system and a strategy. Now, I want you to watch this. You see, two incomes invested at just 10% each puts about $14,000 a year into their future. Now, one income doing the exact same thing is only about $7,000. Over 25 to 35 years at market returns, the two income household hits work optional status years before the single income household even gets close. But you know, here's the part that hurts. You see, in the Black community, we're leaving our kids with bills and benefits and no business, no land, no investment accounts, no financial freedom. Just struggle wrapped in a life insurance policy that barely covers the funeral expenses. And we're out here arguing about 50-50 instead of asking the real question. And the real question is this: what is our plan? What is our strategy, partner? You see, stats don't show sacrifice.
Love without shared vision creates frustration. You don't have to agree on everything, but you should agree on where you're trying to go.
The person who you share your space with, the person who you in bed with, the person who you spending your time with, the person who you are invested in is huge. I don't want to say they are the reason, but they're a large contributing factor of whether you make it or not. I have a saying that I say, the quality of a man's life is directly dictated by the women he chooses to entertain. If you have a woman who's not supportive, it's going to be a ceiling. Guys always hit me up. It's like, man, I'm with this woman. I can't, like, it seems like I can never come up. I can never, reach my full potential. I always keep reaching a ceiling. I can never unleash my full potential. It's the woman you went who she's the ceiling. You understand? Because she's not supporting you. And instead of supporting you, she's basically sabotaging you. So when you let these women go from your life, you realize you take off. I'm not saying that you need women to be successful, because you don't. You don't need women to support you to be successful. And don't think that women won't be with you and be jealous of you, jealous of your success, jealous of your accomplishments, jealous because you're getting the attention and the money and the fame, or jealous because you have a purpose, jealous that you're doing something. Don't think that there's not miserable women out here like this. If you notice you're hitting the ceiling in your life, look at your partner, bro.
Woman explains why she supports her man's vision.
As your woman, I'm here to be your #1 supporter. I'm here to see you win. I'm here to support the vision God placed on the inside of you and help you fulfill that vision. Because I'm not here to take away from what you're building. I'm asking, how can I add to it? How can we keep building something together? I'm not here to tear you down. I've been put here to build you up. I don't want to bring you more problems, because the world already comes with too much of that.
A supportive partner isn't just cheering from the sidelines. They're helping you become your best self. That's priceless, man. Man says choosing the wrong partner costs him everything.
It'll cost you more than any bad investment. I've lost money in the market. I've made bad business decisions. And every single time I was able to recover. You know why? Because money is replaceable. Time isn't. Your mental health, it isn't. The wrong woman will drain things from you that no paycheck can ever refill. Your confidence, your focus, your peace. She'll have you so stressed out that you can't even think straight at work. A bad stock will cost you money. A bad relationship, it'll cost you years. It'll cost you your identity. Bro, starting over is cheaper than staying, I promise you. Every time. Protect your peace, just like you protect your portfolio.
I've heard stories like this before many times. Business losses, home losses, families broken. Sometimes one bad decision changes everything.
I'm telling you right now, I've seen so many dudes' lives get ruined by dealing with the wrong woman. I know dudes personally who sit in a cell because they was dealing with a toxic woman. They couldn't see all the games and the gaslighting. I know dudes right now who lost everything because they was dealing with a toxic woman. Stop listening to what they say, pay attention to their actions. I don't care what a woman say, actions. Anytime it's a gaslighting, you leave. That's how you do it. No negotiation, no nothing, just leave. Because I'm telling you.
Remember, choose wisely, man. Now here's the lesson learned. Building an empire takes discipline, vision, sacrifice, dedication, determination. The right partner can multiply your purpose. Choose somebody who adds peace, not pressure. Drop your thoughts in the comments, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Can a relationship make or break success? This the Millionaire Trap Show. And remember, if you look like a million, you can attract a million. I'm out.